Congratulations to Tyson Fury for knocking out Dillian Whyte in the 6th round, where he made him do the lean back. Tyson Fury knocked out Dillian Whyte with the same punch Anthony Joshua and Povetkin knocked out Dillian Whyte with, which is the uppercut. Clearly, Tyson Fury did his homework and set up Dillian Whyte for that same exact punch. Now, from the first bell, as expected, Tyson Fury came out boxing. He didn't take it to Dillian Whyte like he did with Deontay Wilder, due to Dillian Whyte counter-punching ability. Tyson Fury did the smart thing, which is box. Now, surprisingly, in the first round, Dillian Whyte came out with the southpaw stand, while Tyson Fury came out with the orthodox stand. And the bad news for Dillian Whyte is that fighting in the southpaw stand, which is something I rarely seen him do, was actually his best round. Now, in the second round, Dillian Whyte came out with the orthodox stand, while Tyson Fury came out as a southpaw, which initially was good for Dillian Whyte since he gets to take Tyson Fury's jab away, who had 7-inch more reach. But the moment Tyson Fury turned back orthodox, it was all downhill for Dillian Whyte, as Tyson Fury's jab alone was a problem that Dillian Whyte couldn't handle. Tyson Fury was boxing smart, countering and tying up Dillian Whyte whenever Dillian Whyte came to the pocket. Fury also rarely threw any steam behind his punches, due to the fact that Dillian Whyte was looking to counter anything Tyson Fury threw, with bad intentions. But that's where Dillian Whyte miscalculated. He wasn't moving his head, he wasn't cutting off the ring, he wasn't going to the body, he was only headhunting with some really wild shots. Dillian Whyte also didn't come behind the double jab every single time, or at least feint in order to get to position to land. Then when Dillian Whyte finally got into the inside, he smothered his own work and let Tyson Fury tie him up. Ultimately, the biggest problem for Dillian Whyte is that he was being aggressive. He was coming forward without setting up his offense or throwing that many punches. Instead, he was waiting on Tyson Fury to give him something in order to counter. But clearly, Tyson Fury wasn't giving him anything. The only thing Tyson Fury gave him was a boxing lesson. Clearly, whatever happened in sparring between these two, Dillian Whyte let that get to his head, while it made Tyson Fury better prepared. I mean, Dillian Whyte waited over 1,000 days for this title shot, only to walk into and get knocked out by yet another beautiful uppercut. And the crazy part is, this was the first uppercut Tyson Fury actually threw, if I'm not mistaken. So congrats to Tyson Fury. He announced that he will retire. I don't believe that. I think he's using the Floyd Mayweather leverage in order to request all of the money in the world for undisputed against the winner of Joshua versus Usyk rematch. If we don't hear Tyson Fury vacating his WBC title in order to retire, then we all know what time it is. Last but not least, I could have sworn Tyson Fury relinquished his boxing license to fight in the UK due to the wild boar incident. So how the heck did Tyson Fury fight in the UK? Which what makes boxing the wild, wild west of all sports and combats. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of AKHi, TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.